शूराणि न भूषयन्ति पुरुषं हारा न चन्द्रोज्ज्वला न स्नानं न विलेपनं न कुसुमं नालङ्कृता मूर्धजा वह्निकासमलङ्करोति पुरुषं या संस्कृता धार्यते क्षीयन्ते खलु भूषणानि सततं वाग्भूषणं भूषणं वाग्भूषणं भूषणम् यो अन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्य अखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणस्त्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्. Hare Krishna. So which shloka we are practicing? Bhagavad Gita 1.4.
Gita Prabhu, we did last time 1.3 and
1.3. So today we'll do 1.4. So let's read the shloka.
Yes, Prabhu.
Actually, 1.4, 1.5 and 1.6 are all connected. So we will take all these shlokas all together.
1.4. Trashura Maheshwasha Bhimarjuna Samayudhi Yuyudhano Viratascha Drupadascha Maharataha. 1.5. Drishtaketushchakitanaha Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujit Kunti Bhojascha Shaibyascha Nara Pungava. 1.6. Yudhamanyuscha Vikranta Uttamhaujascha Viryavan Shaubhadro Draupadheyascha Sarva Eva Maharataha.
Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharathaha. Very good. I'm reading. Atra Shura Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Samayudhi Yuyudhano Viratascha Drupadascha Maharathaha Drishtaketuschekitanaha Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujit Kunti Bhojascha Sabyascha Narapungavaha Yudhamanyuscha Vikranta Uttamaujascha Viryavan Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharathaha. Good. Now Padachedaha, splitting. Anyone can do?
So splitting the word Maharataha will fall into the category of samas.
No, not. I'm not talking about that. Atra Shuraha, comma Maheshwasaha, Bhimarjuna Samaha, Yudhi, Yuyudhanaha, Virataha, Cha, Drupadaha, Cha, Maharathaha, Drishtaketuhu, Chekitanaha, Kashirajaha, Cha, Viryavan, Urujit, Kunti Bhojaha, Cha, Shaibyaha, Cha, Narapungavaha, Yudhamanyuhu, Cha, Vikrantaha, Uttamaujaha, cha viryavan, Saubhadraha Draupadeyaha cha sarve eva maharathaha. This is called Padachedaha, splitting all the sandhis. Now Pada Parichayaha. We'll get to know which vibhakti, which lakar. This is called Pada Parichayaha. In a sentence, there are 4 kinds of main padas, which are known as padas. Akhyata. Akhyata means tinganta, the verbs. Akhyata sabhyaya. Abhyayas karaka. Karaka, kartri, karma, karan, we studied. And visheshanam. Visheshanam is adjectives. Visheshanam vakyam. So a vakya, a sentence, comprises of a verb, an adverb, sabhyaya, karaka, adjective, that is called vakyam. So here in the shloka, what is the verb here? There
The
is
verb
no
here
verb. Huh?
is
Yes?
atra. Yudhi.
No. Yudhi is made out of a verb, but Yudhi itself is not a verb. Yudhi is
Atra.
Kridanta. No. Atra is a abhyaya. There is no verb here. We will imagine one verb, and that is inherent, that is understood. That is santi. Santi. We will consider santi as the verb here. So, santi. Ke santi. Answer. Ke santi.
Bhima Arjuna.
I will make the sentence. You can write down also. Put santi in bracket, and we will add on the left side. So, ke santi na maharathaha santi. Big charioteers are there. And these are the slokas, all these 3 slokas are containing their names and their designations. That's it. The main sentence is Maharathaha Santi and Maheshwasa Maharathaha Santi. What kind of Maharatha? Na Maheshwasaha, who has big bows. Maheshwasaha Maharathaha Santi. And where are they present? Where are they present? In this battlefield. Na atra yudhi. Yudhi, Saptami Vibhakti. This is a kradanta made out of yudh verb. Yudh verb. Quip pratyay. Yudhi, in this battlefield. locative. Atra yudhi maheshwasaha maharathaha santi. That is the sentence in this all these three shlokas. Follow it. Atra yudhi, repeat. Say it. Viram Das.
Viram Prabhu.
Yes. Repeat.
Atra yudhi sura maheshwasha. Is
Are you
this it, Prabhu?
writing what I said?
I tried to follow the writing, but I was too slow, Prabhu.
Viram Das. Viram Das. If you understand this, you will understand this verb. I mean this shloka. Yes, say.
Atra Shura Maheshu Asha Bhima Arjuna Samayudhi Yoyodano Viratascha Drupadascha Maharataha.
So the main sentence is Atra, here in this battlefield, Yudhi, Maheshwasaha, big fighters, and Maharathaha, big charioteers, Santi. This is the main structure of the sentence. So put Atra Yudhi in the beginning and Maheshwasaha Maharatha Santi at the end. In between, all the names and designations will come. That's it. So I'm repeating. Atra Yudhi, Yuyudhanaha, Virataha, Maharathaha cha Drupadaha, Maharathaha cha Drupadaha, Drishtaketuhu, Chekitanaha, Viryavan cha Kashirajaha, Purujit, Kunti Bhojaha, Narapungavaha cha Shagyaha. See, Shagyastha Narapungavaha. Shabya is the king of Chibi and his title is Narapungavaha. It's a samas. So the designation will come before Shabya. So when we will put it into Anvaya, we will say Narapungavaha Shabya. We say police commissioner. But when we explain, he is the commissioner in the police department. So same, Narapungavaha Shabya. Vikrantaha cha Yudhamanyuhu. Viryavan cha Uttamaujaha. Draupadeyaha cha Saubhadraha. Saubhadraha Draupadeyaha cha. Here cha means all these, also all these names. Cha. So we mentioned all the names who are present there. And now we will mention the first line of the shloka. Atra Shura Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Samayudhi. So these all names which we have mentioned are as big fighters as Bhima and Arjuna. So after mentioning all these names, we will say Bhimarjuna Samaha शूराः सर्वे महिश्वासाः महारथाः सन्ति. This is the structure of the sentence. Can anyone say? Now we will see the pada parichaya. You have to say the vibhakti or whatever details. Atra.
Prabhu,
Hmm.
I just want to ask one question.
Hmm.
We see in the Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada translate cha as also, and you're saying that cha also mean all.
Yes.
And
Cha
I see
means
Prabhupada
also means
use
all.
it.
When you say cha, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharatah, Shatrughnas cha. So cha has many meanings, but here if you use the cha at the end, that means Ram, also Lakshmana, also Bharata, also Shatrughna. So we don't say
Oh.
also, we put the cha at the end.
Okay.
Which
Understand,
includes,
Prabhu.
yeah, which includes all the previous members which has been mentioned before.
Because we can also see that Prabhupada using this verse the word sarva,
Huh.
which means all, translate as all.
All, yes. So all I said in the sense that all names which has been mentioned, when you put cha, then it includes all the members that has been mentioned. And here sarva is used, all these members are excellent warriors. So there are two also. You see there are many cha inside. Virataha cha Drupadaha cha Maharathaha Kashirajah cha Viryavan Kunti Bhojah cha Shabhyah cha Nurapungavaha Yudhamanyuh cha Vikrantah Uttamojah cha Viryavan Draupadiyaha cha Sarve eva Maharatha. So the cha at the end includes all the previous names. But when I am saying Viratah cha Drupadaha, Viratascha Drupadascha Maharathaha, then Maharathascha Drupadaha, when we are saying Drupadascha Maharatha, right? Drupadascha Maharatha. So Maharatha is the designation of Drupada. Okay, so cha has been used in different context here. So there are lots of cha. When I'm saying Drupadascha Maharatha, then I mean to say that King Drupada, who was Maharatha, a big charioteer. Okay, so now let's do the Pada Parichaya. Atra is Abhyayam. Shuraha. Akaranta Pullinga Prathama Bahuvachan. Maheshwasaha. Can anyone say? Akaranta Pullinga Prathama Bahuvachan. Bhimarjuna Samaha. Akaranta Pullinga Prathama Bahuvachan. Yudhi. Yudh Dhatu. Dhakaranta Strilinga Shabda. Saptami Ekvachan. युयुधानः अकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा एकवचनम। विराटः अकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा एकवचनम। च अव्ययम। द्रुपदः अकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा एकवचनम। महारथः अकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा एकवचनम। दृष्टकेतुः उकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा एकवचनम। चेकितानः अकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा एकवचनम। काशीराजः सेम। वीर्यवान वीर्यवत् शब्द which is तकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा एकवचनम। पुरुजित कुंती भोजः पुरुजित इज तकारांत प्रथमा एकवचन। कुंती भोजः अकारांत प्रथमा एकवचन। शब्यः नरपुंगवः युधामन्युः युधामन्युः उकारांत। विक्रांतः अकारांत। उत्तमौजाः दिस इज उत्तमौजस। प्रातिपदिक शब्द इज उत्तमौजस which is सकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा एकवचन। उत्तमौजा। वीर्यवान the प्रातिपदिक शब्द is वीर्यवत्। तकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा एकवचनम। सौभद्रः अकारांत पुल्लिंग। द्रौपदेयः अकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा बहुवचनम। सर्वे दिस इज सर्वनाम अकारांत बट सर्वनाम पद पुल्लिंग प्रथमा बहुवचन। एव अव्ययम। महारथाः अकारांत पुल्लिंग प्रथमा बहुवचनम। Now where are the sandhis? Find out the sandhis. Viram Das. Shura Maheshwasaha. It was actually Shuraha. So Visarga Sandhi Lop. Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Sama. This is also Lop. There are lots of Lopa Sandhi. Viratascha. Acha Yuyudhano Virataha. It was actually Yuyudhanaha. Visarga Sandhi. The Visarga converted into Okar. Guna Sandhi. Viratascha. Viratah plus cha. The Visarga converted into Sa and the Sa converted into Sha. So it's Chutva Sandhi. It's called Viratascha. And there are lots of Chutva Sandhi. Viratascha, Drupadascha, Kashirajascha, Kunti Bhojascha, Shabhyascha, Yudhamanyuscha, Vikranta. This much. Then Vikrantaha Uttamaujaha. Here also Visarga Sandhi Lop. Uttamaujascha against Chutva. And Saubhadraha Draupadeyaha. This also similar to Yuyudhano Virataha. Same style. the visarga got converted into okar. So which was actually Saubhadraha became Saubhadro Draupadeyaha. Draupadeyascha. This is Chutvam again. Sarva eva. This is an exceptional sandhi. It was actually Saptami Vibhakti. Sarve eva. No, it is a Prathama Bahuvachan. Sarvaha Sarvo Sarve. So it was supposed to be Sarve, but in Shloka we see Sarva. Because it got converted and then A is eliminated. So it came into Prakriti Bhav Sandhi, Sarva Eva. So these many sandhis are there in the shloka. Now what are the samasas? Try to find out. Maheshwasaha, Bhimarjuna Samaha, Maharatha, Narapungavaha, Uttamaujaha. I told you to mark these things that these are samas, these are sandhi, these are krudanta, these are tadhita. So Maheshwasaha, Mahan Ishwasaha Yesham Te. This is Bahubrihi Samas. Ishwasaha means bow. Those who has big bows are called Maheshwasaha. Here, Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachan. Bhimarjuna Samaha. There are two sandhis here. First, Bhimarjuna. Bhimascha Arjunascha. Bhimarjuno. This is Dvanda Samas. Then Bhimarjunabhyam Samaha. Bhimarjunabhyam. This is Tritiya Bahuvachan. First we made Bhimarjuna Shabda. Bhimascha Arjunascha, which is Dvanda Samas. Then Bhimarjunabhyam Samaha. This is Tritiya Tatpurush Samas. Or we can say Bhimarjunayoho Samaha. We can use Sashti also. Sashti Tatpurush. So either it can be Tritiya Tatpurush or Sashti Tatpurush. Bhimarjunabhyam Samaha Tritiya Tatpurush. Bhimarjunayoho Samaha Sashti Dvivachan. Iti va. It can be Sashti Tatpurush. So Bhimarjuna Samaha is Dvanda Antarvarti Shashti Tatpurush Samas. Now Maharatha. This is also a Samas. Mahan Ratha Yasya Saha. The one who has big chariot. So when we say Yasya Saha, we are indicating that person, then it is Bahuvrihi Samas. Mahan Ratha Yasya Saha. Maharatha Bahuvrihi Samas. Narapungavaha. Pungavaha means Shreshtha, the best. Now, Nara and Gava, there are two words used here, Nara and Gava. So the one who is the best, either amongst the cows or amongst the men. So he will get this title Narapungavaha. So any cow which is best, we can call her Narapungavaha cow, or a man who is best can also be called Narapungavaha, Nareshu Pungavaha. Pumans chaso gauscha Pungavaha. This is Karma Dharai Samas. So when there is noun and adjective, as I said before, beautiful flower. So this is called Visheshya Visheshana. One is quality and one is the object. So then it goes into Karma Dharai Samas. So you're saying best among the cows. So this is Karma Dharai Samas. Pumans chaso gauscha pungavaha. Karma Dharai Samas. And this same Narapungavaha can also be explained as Nareshu Pungavaha. And this Nareshu is Saptami Vibhakti. Nareshu Pungavaha. So it is Saptami Tatpurush Samas. Uttamaujaha. Ojaha means strength. So Uttamam Ojaha Yashasaha. Some who has exceptional strength or the best kind of strength. Uttamam Ojaha Yashasaha. So when we're talking about a quality who has amazing strength, but we are indicating the person. So then it goes to Bahubrihi Samas. Uttamam Ojaha Yashasaha Uttamojaha. Now it is used in Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachan. So these are the samasas. We saw the sandhis and the samasas. Now we will see how many kridantas are there.
Prabhu, Akaxa, next question.
What? Sorry?
I would like to ask a question.
Yes.
Prabhu, how much samas there is?
Oh, there are mainly 4 kinds of samasas. Okay. In the next class, we will discuss about it.
Okay.
Dvanda, Tatpurush, Bahubrihi, Karmadharai. And within that, there are subdivisions. So samas itself is a chapter. And there are subdivisions. Each one has 3 or 4 subdivisions. So, and it's best way to learn samas when you apply it. When you learn the sloka, you put the mark. These are the samasas. And then you segregate. This is Bahubri Samas. These are the Karmadharai. These are the Dvandva Samas. Then at the end of the class, you will collect a lot of samasas, and that will help you to understand how to recognize that this is Bahubrihi, this is Karmadharai, this is Dvanda, and this is Tatpurush Samas. Mostly Tatpurush and Bahubrihi is used. Almost 90% are Tatpurush and Bahubrihi. And there are very rarely Karmadharai or Dvanda is also there. Now,
Okay.
Kridanta. Kridanta, we said that there will be a dhatu, a verb, And along with that, Kradanta is also classified. There are many subdivisions: Shatri, Shanach, San Pratyay. So Kradanta is one of the, biggest chapters. Dhatu is the biggest, but then Kradanta is also there. So Kradanta works with the Dhatu. Only Tinganta, the verbs, and Kradanta, these are the two chapters which deals with Dhatu. So this Yudhi Shabda came out of Yudh Dhatu. Yudh means to fight. And the Pratyaya used here is Quip. Quip Pratyaya. So Quip is used for Bhav Artha. This is a particular Pratyaya, Bhav Artha. Like when you are talking about Yudh, that means which is related to fighting. So the word we get is Yudh. Yudh plus Quip is equal to Yudh. Now you are using this Kardanta. It came as a Pratipadik Shabda. Now you are using the Pratipadik Shabda into 7 Vibhaktis. And this is Saptami Vibhakti. Yuddhe. If we use the word Yuddham, Napumsaklinga, then in Saptami Vibhakti it will become Yuddhe. So Yudhi means Yuddhe. And this is the only Kradanta used in this 3 shlokas. Now, what are the Tadhitas used here? You check out. I'm giving you 2 minutes time.
Could you repeat that, Prabhu?
See what are the Tadhitas used in the shlokas. Find out the Tadhitas. And then I will explain. Yes, did you find anything?
Nothing that I recognize, Prabhu.
If you would have marked what I said, the rest remaining are tadditas. Viryavan. Viryavan, this is made out of taddita. So taddita basically represents some relations or some quality. And those words are present in that final form, like Viryavan. Virya Shabda is there. Virya means valor. And Matuk is the Pratyay, which is Taddhita. So when we do the Vigraha, it comes like Viryam Asya Asmin Va Asti. Someone or something which has valor will be known as Viryavan. So the word will come Viryavat, the Pratipadik form. And Prathama Vibhakti, Ekvachan will become Viryavan. Viryavan, Viryavanto, Viryavantaha. Like Bhavat Shabda. Then Shaibhyaha.
But Prabhu, Sama wouldn't be the titas.
Sorry?
Sama would not be in that category also.
Sama.
Sama.
Bhima Arjuna Sama. Bhima Arjuna Sama.
Oh, Bhima Arjuna Sama. Acha, acha. No, no, no. No. Sama is different. Bhima Arjuna is different. When you split it, that's why splitting is important.
Okay. Yes, Prabhu.
But when we combined it in Samasa, Bhima Arjuna Samaha, Bhima Arjuna Sama itself is a single word. So, equivalent to Bhim and Arjuna. Whosoever present there, they were, the parameter was Bhim and Arjuna. So, Bhima Arjuna Sama we explained. Bhimascha Arjunascha Bhimarjuno, this is Dvanda Samas. Then either we can do Tritiya Tatpurush or Sashti Tatpurush. Bhima Arjuna Bhyam Samaha or Bhima Arjuna Yoho Samaha. Bhima Arjuna Bhyam Tritiya Dvivachan and Bhima Arjuna Yoho Sashti Dvivachan. We can use either. So it is Dvanda plus Tatpurush Samas. And the concrete word comes Bhima Arjuna Sama. Now here it is used as Pratipadik Bhima Arjuna Sama Akaranta Pullinga. Prathama Bahuvachan. Bhima Arjuna Sama, Bhima Arjuna Samau, Bhima Arjuna Samaha. Okay, so that was Samas. Shaibhya. Pandava, Kaurava, I explained. Pandava, Kaurava, Jamadagni, Dasharathi, Kaunteya. These are Tadditas. So Viryavan, Viryam Asya Asmin Va Asti, that we explained. Something or someone who has Virya, valor, will be known as Viryavan. Shabhya. Shivehe Raja. Shivehe Raja, the king of Shivi. There is a town called Shivi. So Shivehe Raja, Shabhya. Saubhadraha, Subhadrayaha Apatyam Puman. I'll call you on 7-8 minutes. Is that okay? I'm in a class. Huh? Yeah. Can I call you in 7-8 minutes? Yeah. Okay. So, Shivehe Raja Shabya Saubhadraha Subhadrayaha Apatyam Puman. See, Saubhadra, the word comes in relation to Subhadra. The son, the children of Subhadra will be known as Saubhadra. This is Tadvita. If you listen to the previous classes, I have mentioned about this Tadvitas. And even if you keep on writing the words I'm saying or mark it and distinguish them separately, then also you will learn a lot of words, and through those words you will develop an understanding about those things. Actually, without learning the grammar, you cannot understand the grammatical thing, but you can identify that this is Tadvita, this is Kradanta. So Saubhadraha Subhadrayaha Apatyam Puman. The son of Subhadra will be known as Saubhadra. It is used in singular here, so it is indicating one son. If it was Saubhadraha, then it's indicating all the children of Subhadra. Same Draupadi. It is related to King Drupad. So there are two words. One is Draupadi and Draupadeyaha. Both are Tadvitas. Draupadi and Draupadeyaha. So Draupadi, Drupadasya Apatyam Stri, the daughter of King Drupad, will be known as Draupadi. Like Kuntyaha Apatyam Puman Kaunteya. The son of Kunti is known as Kaunteya. This is Tadvita. Son of Drupad is Draupadi, but the son of Draupadi are called Draupadeyaha. So there are two different pratyayas applied in Draupadi An Pratyay and Draupadeyaha Dhak Pratyay. There are particular pratyayas in Tadvit which are used only for feminine, female, and some are used for male. So Drupad is a male and Draupadi is a female. So Draupadyaha Apatyani Pumansaha Draupadeyaha. So I will mention the Samas Kradanta and Tadvit. You can mark it. The Samas Maheshwasaha is Samas. Bhimarjuna Samaha is Samas. Maharatha is Samas. Narapungavaha is Samas. Uttamaujaha Samasa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Samasas are there. Maheshwasaha, the Vigraha will be Mahan Ishwasaha Yesham Te Bahubrihi Samas. Bhimarjuna Samaha, Bhimascha Arjunascha Bhimarjuno Dvanda Samas. Then either Bhimarjuna Abhyam Samaha, Bhimarjuna Samaha, or Bhimarjuna Yoho Samaha. Tritiya Tatpurusha, Shashti Tatpurusha. Maharatha, Mahan Ratha Yashasaha. This is Bahubrihi Samas. Narapungavaha. Pumans Chaso Gauscha Pungavaha. Pungavaha means Sreshta, topmost. This is Karmadharai. Pumans Chaso Gauscha Pungavaha. This is Karmadharai. Visheshya Visheshan. Noun and adjective relation. And Uttamaujaha. Also, Narapungava can be Saptami Tatpurush if we want to say Nareshu Pungavaha, best amongst the Naras. So that is Bahubrihi Samas then. Yeah, that is Tatpurush, Saptami Tatpurush. So either it can be Karmadharai or it can be Saptami Tatpurush. Uttamaujaha. Uttamam Ojaha Yashasaha. This is Bahubrihi Samas. Now Kridanta. There is only one Kridanta. Yudhi. Yudh Dhatu and Quip Pratyay. And Tadhit. Viryavan, Shaibhyaha, Saubhadraha, Draupadi, Draupadeyaha. These are the 5 Tadhita Shabdas. Viryavan, Virya plus Matup.
Can you repeat the Kridanti again, Prabhu, please?
Viryavan, Shaibhyaha, Saubhadraha, Draupadi, Draupadeyaha. These are the 5 Tadhitas. Viryavan, Virya plus Matu Pratyay. Viryamasya asmin asti va asti. Shaibhyaha, Shivehe Raja. This can be Sashti Tatpurush Samas also. Shaibhyaha can either be explained as Sashti Tatpurush or it can be Tadhit also. Shibi plus Shyai Pratyay. Both are correct. Saubhadraha. Subhadrayaha Apatyam Puman. The son of Subhadra. Here An Pratyay. Draupadi. Drupadasya Apatyam Stri. The daughter of King Drupada. Same An Pratyay because both are male. But when we are talking about Draupadeyaha, this Draupadi plus Dhak Pratyay. Because Draupadi is a female. So the Pratyaya changed. Draupadyaha apatyani pumansaha. Draupadeyaha is used in plural. So it means to say all these children of Draupadi. Draupadyaha apatyani pumansaha Draupadeyaha. Okay, so these are the Tadhitas. So read, there is lots of material today. So you practice it well. And gradually things will open. I mean, you are just at the beginning stage. So gradually things will open up. Grammar is a very detailed thing. Grammar is a huge thing. But overall understanding, just to understand, identify, that art will manifest gradually. Yes. Viram Das.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
A few questions I want to ask. I see you post of the Bhagavad Gita studies. You didn't mention the date and how the class will run, and that is one. And the other thing is that you didn't mention the course was mentioned, but the pay method. How can we pay for the course?
Okay.
And the other thing is that what I am struggling with now is in the class is the terms that is being used, like samas and so on. But I know it will take some time to learn them, so I just had this. So when you use the terms, there's kind of how I should say I baffle until I get it. But
because there are so much of different terms to process, it takes a little couple seconds to understand. Okay, it applies here. Sandhis, samas, then vibhaktis, which one, you know, it's so
Mhm.
sudden. So it takes a
Yeah.
little time to
Maybe
fully
because-
process. Okay,
Maybe because it's my we have an English background. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
it's true. It's true, Prabhu. What you were saying, I mean, as much you are understanding, it's fine because for Indians, it's much easier. And the terms has to be in Sanskrit because there is no equivalent term in English. Like Karaka. Karaka does not. They call it case. But the case in English is totally different than the Karakas, what we explain here. The Purus, the person. First person in English is I. But Pratham Purusha in Sanskrit is he, she, Radha, Shyam, like this.
okay.
So the structure of grammar is totally different. So I cannot say Pratham Purush is equal to first person. Pratham Purush is equal to third person. So,
That's problem.
and so many terms like Samas does not exist. So the names has to be in Sanskrit. So definitely for a non-Indian student, it is difficult. And the next class, I will explain little bit about this Kridanta, Samas, Tadhit, all these things. And it will take more time. You understand? For English, what Indians can do in 3 months, for an Western student, it will take 6 months. That is natural. Only Russians take less time because their grammar is very close to Sanskrit. The closest grammar is Russian language to Sanskrit. You understand? Apart from English, I mean, Indian languages, the most closest language to Sanskrit is Russian. That's
wow,
why,
that is amazing.
yeah, it's a very amazing fact because whosoever Russians I taught, they were grasping very fast. So I asked one of the Maharaj that how you learned so fast. Then he explained that we have our pronunciation is different. Maybe we call it with a different name, but Kridanta, Tadhit, Samas, this style is there present in Russian language. That makes it very clear that this language is evolved out of Sanskrit.
From Mahabharata, we understand that the warriors in the battlefield, some fled Kshatriyas into different parts of Europe. And what Prabhupada mentioned is that Russia and Europe,
Yes.
some of the Kshatriyas landed there, and this culture is so strong there that the remnants remain in some indirect form, which is wonderful, amazing,
Yes,
Prabhu.
definitely. Because I saw in Europe, in the Western Europe, when they say this, the numbers, like we say 45, but in Sanskrit we say Panchachatwaringshat, 540. We say like this, 5 extra 40. Same way they use in Slovenia, Austria, German, they use same way, they say the letter part before. If we say 2020, then we will say 20 plus 2000. This is the way in Sanskrit. And they use in Europe also same. And there are so many names in Russia that there are so many terms. Like we called the sister Snusha in Sanskrit, they call Snoha. We call the brother of husband Devaraha, and they call Devri. There is a place called Samarkand. Samarkand. In Sanskrit, it becomes Samarkanda, like Kurukshetra, the battlefield, the piece of land which is famous for battle. There are so many rivers which are Sanskrit names. There are many, like Voda, they say water Voda. In Sanskrit, Uda. There are lots of the original god and goddesses before Christianity came to Russia. The god was called Kishen. Krishna was Kishen, and
Wow.
the eternal consort of Kishen was Lada. Radha was Lada. Yes.
My wife is a Russian And she said that in the villages, they used to actually worship Krishna there.
Yes.
And in the villages, the ancient places in Russia, they actually used to worship Krishna. So they have that culture since time immemorial, probably.
Yes, of course, it is definitely, it was the China, Russia, these were totally connected with India. Previous, whatever comes in Asiatic, recently they found, Lebanon is a Muslim country. They found a big temple of Jupiter there, which has swastika and everything. You understand? So, yeah, also I saw somewhere in Saudi Arabia somewhere, they found, or Egypt, I think, the huge temple remnants, which was like 5,000-7,000 years old. And the archaeological survey is finding out. There was a city which has sewage system and everything there. So, yeah, so from the Middle East to this Cambodia, Thailand, the national cultural program is Ramayana. Yeah, I went to Indonesia, and amazing. In their currency, I saw the deity of Ganesh and the deity of Lakshmi.
Oh,
in their currency, yes, but it's a Muslim country.
I know it's a Muslim country.
Yeah.
But I also heard that they will not discuss any religion sect in the country, because they didn't want to cause no conflict, especially because of Lord Ganesh and Mother Lakshmi and the currency.
Yes.
They consider it a big offense.
And I saw in Indonesia, I saw that, we worship, we have a temple and altar and worship. So they have a pillar kind of thing, which I believe it came from the concept of Garuda Stambha. And every temple has a Garuda Stambha. If you go to an old temple, it's a huge pillar. Sometimes it's made out of gold in South India. And Garuda is there sitting, looking at and it can see the deity directly. So whenever Vishnu wants to fly, he calls Garuda, and this transport is ready there. So Garuda is there. That's called Garuda Stambha. So they have small, like electric poles, like 7 feet or 6 feet, which is wooden. They have very nice teak wood. And there is a small kind of, small like bird's house kind of house is built wooden on top of that. And they put some flower and incense. But it's like impersonal because it's a Buddhist and Hinduism mixture.
Okay.
And when you go to the temple, I went to one temple in Indonesia, Bali. It's on the ocean. There is one hill and water is falling from there. And they say in their language that this is the sun temple, because from there people go to see the sunset and sun comes, and there are old way of worshipping. There are deities inside the hill. It is carved inside the hill. It's one of the very famous spot in Bali. There are lots of temples, lots of temple. Yes. And the structure, the design, here we make with stone. We have many kinds of stone, but there they make everything with wood. The carving was amazing. You imagine this largest temple of the world, Angkor Wat, is in which country? Cambodia, I think, yes.
Either Cambodia or Thailand, one out of the two.
Yeah, Cambodia. It's in Cambodia, Angkor Wat. That is the largest Hindu temple. That much land no temple has. So imagine, what does it mean?
Prabhu, I also want to say thank you very much for being patient to teach us on this part of the world. And we appreciate it very much. And,
this last portion of the class really strengthened my understanding to see how Sanskrit is the underlying principle within a lot of cultures that develop throughout the world, and that this study really will benefit me more than I could even imagine, because just see how the breakdown from the words in Bhagavad Gita and the etymology and history is related. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prahlad and Viramdas. Very nice. And also I understand because I have taught many international students, and especially when it is online, it is more difficult, you know. When it is in person, it is much easier. Hmm. But still, as much you have grasped, that much you were supposed to grasp. You know, I understand that who are lagging behind, and that is due to huge cultural difference, the grammar. When you study the local Hindi grammar, Bengali, Odia grammar, that is very close, almost 70% similar to Sanskrit. So for us, the structure of the sentence, the syntax is very close to Sanskrit. And the terms we hear, because in all other languages, in Bengali, Hindi, Odia, Tamil, they use samas. They don't say Kridanta does not exist, except Sanskrit. Kridanta and Tadhita does not exist. But samas is there, Shabda Rupas are there, Shabda, Vakya, Pada. These words are in every grammar. So for you, it's just like first time you are hearing. But if you understood the science, how it works, gradually, layer after layer, we will learn these things.
Yes.
Yeah, even for Indians, Prabhu, also, for Indians, it should take, if someone intensely studies grammar, it should take minimum 3 years in detail. In detail, 3 years continuous study. And there is a small part which is called Laghu Siddhanta. That takes 1.5 years. But
Yes,
the
Prabhu.
approach I'm having, that is layman's approach, that someone who has no idea, but he will understand the science. And in the next level, I will explain about this Tadhita, Kridanta. But doesn't matter how many times you read or listen, it is such a thing that will get inculcated with time. It cannot be learned in 3 months. It takes time. Now you got one layer. Again, you read after 3 months, things will be rejuvenated. And then again and again. It's a time-taking thing. So you need patience. And I'm also happy that you both are from Trinidad, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
So it is far away. Imagine the culture is so much different. So we know, I mean, we Indians know Trinidad and Tobago as for the music, hip hop music or something.
Calypso.
Yes, that is famous. That's what we think. But yeah, but there are
Prabhu,
yes,
even though the ratio of the population here is Indian,
okay.
people have the culture here of calypso and chutney, they call the music,
Oh,
you know.
okay.
Them from classical Indian music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's in between South America and North America.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
It's Caribbean. Yeah, the Caribbean.
Caribbean. Okay. So it's most like beach environment.
Yes, Prabhu. Plenty beautiful beaches.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. So you have visited India ever?
Never before. I'm planning to come because both me and Prahlad study Bhakti Shastri for the past years, and then we continue doing online studies. We capitalize during the time of the COVID, so we want to continue studies.
Yes.
So we're happy that this Sanskrit course came online and give us an introduction to continue with this. Now we
Yes,
of us decided that we will continue study the Sanskrit because after the first time I attend the class and you analyzing the verses in Sanskrit and explaining, I was thinking it is so different and so much understanding that you can actually develop from one verse of Bhagavad Gita. And
Yeah.
I was blown away by this. And me and Prahlad always talk. We always stay close association. And he lives a little distance from me, but we always stay in contact almost daily. So we encourage each other to study Srila Prabhupada books. Also, both of us, we are doing preaching. You know, Prahlad preaching in his area. I also preaching. So it will be a great plus for us to develop, because in Trinidad we have nobody who actually learns Sanskrit. We are
Yes.
probably the
Yeah. Yeah, it's very good. I mean, see how merciful Srila Prabhupada is. When
Yes,
both of
Prabhu.
you joined and you said that which country you were from, I was thinking, my God, it's so much far. I don't know how many 1,000 kilometers from India, and you are imbibing this Vaishnava path of life, and you came to study. That itself is a very big moment of pride, for me, being a Sanskrit teacher and one who is seeking for this knowledge, Sanskrit knowledge. That means he actually sincerely wants to progress into spiritual path. The interest is there. So this is a very great thing, your desires, and this will definitely be fulfilled. If you have likings for anything, there is a sloka in Bhagavatam, Krishna bhakti rasa bhavitamati yadi kriyatam api labhyate. If someone can buy Krishna bhakti rasa bhavita mati, an intelligence which is soaked in Krishna bhakti. So what should be the price? Suppose you go to a store and you say that give me 2 kilo of Krishna bhakti, and it is available in the market. So what should be the price for it? So there in the second line it says, people can say you need sukriti of many lifetimes or blessings of many Vaishnavas, and you need to have be born in a Suchinam Srimatam Gehe, or you should be learned, or you should have good habits. No, it says Tatra Lolyam api mulyam ekalam. The only price is the hankering, desperate hankering. Yeah. So someone who has desperate hankering, Krishna becomes very pleased with that. And in Chanakya says, there are 6 kind of demons in our body. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Kama means desires. Krodha means anger. Lobha means greed. Moha means attachment. And Matsarya is Matsarata, intolerance to others' progress. Okay. Matsarya. We always compare and we feel better or less. That is where the ego is being created. Superior, inferior, complex, whatever. So these are the 6 demons residing. That's what the scripture says. But Chanakya says, Alasyohi Manushyanam Sharirostu Mahan Ripuhu. Amongst all the enemies, the topmost is lethargy in our body. So someone who has the desperate hankering, he can cross over this laziness. If you cross over this lethargy in your body and mind, then you can attain anything. Yes, Prahlad, someone is saying something?
I was just expressing how wonderful it is when you analyze that lethargy is the greatest enemy within the body. It
Yes.
goes to understanding Laoyam, that this, because of that, this is the reason why we are trying, even though we are struggling, because we want, so trying our best. So that Laoyam pushes away that lethargy in the body and thereby enables us to really try
Yes.
to please Krishna in this pursuit, our Gurudev, etc. Srila Prabhupada.
Yes. Very good, Prabhu. Continue. And this is such a good engagement. See, we are not free from anarthas. We have many anarthas. How do you call anarthas in English? Anartha means drawbacks. As we explained, Kam, Krodh, Lobha, Moha, or we commit Vaishnava Prad, Dhama Prad, Nama Prad, because of our anarthas. Since many lifetimes, we had the instincts of cheating propensity, all these things are there. Hridaya Daurbalyam, weakness of the heart. So, Pada Pratishtha, looking for prestige, honor. This is a natural, inherent thing within human beings. So, it is very difficult in our stage to become constantly engaged into Krishna Bhakti. The sloka in Narada Puran, there is a sloka. It says, what is bhakti? Narad Rishi says, there are many definitions of bhakti. Shravana, Kirtana, Smarana, Vandana, Pada, Sevana, Dasyare. There are lots of Navadha bhakti, and there are Shalagram Puja and Parikrama, and there are so many things. But Narad Rishi, in a nutshell, he said that Satatam Smartavyam Vishnu. One should constantly remember Vishnu. Vishmartavyana Jatuchit. Should not forget for a single moment. Sarva Vidhi Nishedhashu Re Tayori Va Kinkaraha. All other injunctions, do's and don'ts, are the servants in front of the constant remembrance of Vishnu. So, to make that, if you are engaged into the scriptures, it is such a time-taking, energy-taking, and when you are reading something, you need to be there. While you are driving, you can listen to a lecture or listen to a song. While you are eating, you can watch television. But when you are reading, your eyes, ears, mind, body is absorbed there. So this is a very great kind of meditation. And the Vaishnavas, what they will read? When they read about Krishna. And that is Satatam Smartavyam Vishnum, what Narada Rishi said. Okay. Okay, Prabhu. So we'll conclude the class here. And maybe one more class is remaining. And I'm going to Haridwar on Saturday. So maybe next week, Tuesday will be our last class. And on that day, I will do the announcement.
Yes, Prabhu.
And I will send you the details for the next class. Om
Yes,
Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.